you've always got to keep one eye on the future. But as far as the immediate future is, we really want to tour this album as much as possible. And we love being on the road.
The UK trio Backdoor Slam may be learning the business of music as they go, but the soul of the blues comes naturally, and surprisingly for three guys just entering their 20s. Today on Words and Music from Studio A, a conversation and performance with Backdoor Slam. Hi, I'm Darren DeVivo. With names like Clapton and Mayall, the British obsession with the blues goes back decades, long before the members of Backdoor Slam were even born. But when the work of one standout UK guitarist, Mark Knopfler, came on the radio, a young Davy Knowles was inspired to pick up the same instrument, and he hasn't looked back since. After gigging in bands around the small Isle of Man music scene, Knowles formed his own group with some classmates in 2003. And now as a trio, Backdoor Slam is turning some big-name heads with their vintage blues rock sound. The album, Roll Away, is their debut, and we'll hear a few of the new songs live as we introduce you to Backdoor Slam in Studio A. On 90.7 FM and WFUV.org, Darren DeVivo with you. And I'm here in Studio A, and I've got this really cool new band over from the United Kingdom in for a visit and going to play some songs live. I'd like to welcome to our studios Backdoor Slam. On guitar and vocals, it's Davy Knowles. How you doing, Davy?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
And Adam Jones on bass, Ross Doyle on drums. And before we get chatting with the guys, let's hear something live here in the studios, WFUV, Backdoor Slam.
This is a song called Come Home.
Trust, Lord, in me, yeah. Put your trust, Lord, in me, yes, baby, come home, oh, baby, come home. It's no silly, baby, don't mess around, you know, silly, baby. That man we cross town. I put love, this in love. I don't mean you no harm. Yeah, listen, if I ever get my hands on him, be doing time in the kind farm. So put your trust, Lord, in me, yeah. Put your trust, Lord, in me, yes, baby, come on, oh, baby, come on, yeah, come on, oh, baby, come on.
man. Woo! It's Backdoor Slam here on WFUV. It's the opening tune from the first album from the group called Roll Away, that is Come Home. Now, it is irrelevant really to the music, how old you guys are, but I mean, that is one of the, I think, really cool things about you guys. How old are you?
Well, me and Adam are 20 years old, and Ross is a lucky one at 21.
We've it's gotten to the point now, and I hate saying this, that they're old enough to be my children. Well, if I started a little early, but anyway, it's remarkable how, you know, your sound, it just sounds as though you're carrying a torch of all these great blues players come out of the 1960s, and that's exactly the kind of music that appealed to you, Davey, when you were really young, picking through your dad's record collection, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I got into people like John Mayall and the Blues Breakers and Rory Gallagher, all from kind of stealing stuff from my dad's record collection, yeah.
And did you have a desire to play the guitar even before that? Were you playing it already, or were it those songs that made you think, Dad, I want to get a guitar?
The first thing that made me want to get a guitar and start playing was Martin Offler playing Sultans of Swing with Dire Straits. That was the first record that I really, really got into. And that was also the first song I could really play too. I just wanted to play that song and nothing else. So really, it came from the kind of pop rock stuff like that, and then I got into blues when, you know, about maybe a year later or so.
Right. When did you realize that not only, you know, am I a good guitar player, but I've got the pipes as well?
Singing is very, very new to me, and I've only been singing with this band. I haven't sung with any other band, so I've only been singing for about 4 or 5 years now.
Really?
And it's something that doesn't come easy for me. I still find singing hard, and I have to kind of really think about it.
Huh. Now, singing and playing guitar at the same time also, is that something that is a little challenging?
Yeah, absolutely it's hard, but it's something I never really worked on. It just happened with gigging, I think.
Right. Now, when did you guys initially start playing together?
Well, this lineup's only been together for just over a year, but me and Ross, the drummer, we've been playing in Backdoor Slam since the very beginning, about 4 years ago. Yeah, we all formed at school. We all were in the same classes.
You guys were originally a quartet, though, at one time, right?
That's right. Yeah,
right.
we unfortunately we lost 2 friends actually in a car accident back on the Isle of Man, and one of the guys was the rhythm guitar player for the band. Oh,
that's too bad. And I know I noticed in the album that there is a charity that you guys are involved with now. Tell us about that.
Richie's Charity is set up by Mo Brooks, who's one of the parents of one of the guys who died. And really it's to help young kids kind of deal with trauma and stuff like that. And, you know, we do everything we can for them.
I'm going to assume that playing music was one of the ways that you guys got through it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We wrote the song Stay. Stay was really a therapy for me. All about, you know, you can always ask the questions, what if this has happened, well, you know, things would have changed. But that's what that song's about, and it's a song that means an awful lot to us, and we'll never get tired of playing it.
All right. Backdoor Slam's the name of the group, and Roll Away's their debut album. Play another song for us?
Bit of Outside Women Blues.
Money, great God, don't lose your mind. If you lose your money, great God, don't watch your wife. You're outside living true. You can't watch your wife. You're outside living true. Swing around and go with me. Wipe a beard home, cooking the food, doing your dirt, but you watch your trying to prove. Outside living true. Oh, you can't watch your wife. You're outside living true. Swing around with your women while my beard on, cooking your food, doing your dirt, but you watch your time.
That's something else. That's Backdoor Slam here on WFUV and Outside Woman Blues. Davey, did you come to learn that song same way like I did from Cream's version some 40 years ago?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I don't know what bluesmen did that earlier on. That's the only cover you do on your new album, right?
That's right, yeah.
Right, so when I hear that, I think Cream, and then I think, oh, they were a trio.
Sure.
These guys are a trio. It's like the next, as I said before, the carrying of the torch. Now, if you look around on your website, there's a picture of you guys hanging out with Pete Townsend backstage. I mean, come on. When you were finished with the conversation, did you all go like, did that really just happen to us? There's Pete Townsend hanging out with us here.
Yeah.
At what point would you say, and I guess speak for the whole band, did you think to yourself, what the heck is going on here? This is really happening. You know, what concert or person did you open for or meet did you realize, you know what, we're not just playing in school anymore?
I think it was when we first found out we were going to be doing South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, when we actually kind of had that confirmed, we had the tickets in our hands, and we thought, right, we're really going across the Atlantic now, which is fantastic. And we'd always wanted to play in the States, so I think that was the moment.
And going to Austin, Texas to boot.
Yeah.
And how were the crowds there?
That was one of the best gigs we've ever done. It was only a small crowd. It was only this little Irish pub right on 6th Street, and it was just the most incredible reception. And I don't think we'd really kind of prepared ourselves for it.
Those are the best places to play.
Yeah,
you know, little
absolutely.
places like that.
Yeah.
That picture on your website with Townsend, where was that taken?
That was taken back on the Isle of Man, where we're from. There's like a big festival there, and they were playing, and we got to open for them. And yeah,
you're opening for the Who.
Yeah.
No, sorry. If it's not the reunited Beatles, we're not interested. What is the music scene like on the Isle of Man? Tell me more about what's happening there musically.
We're such a small place, it's great. The music scene's pretty vibrant, but the best thing about it is because it's so small, you can find like-minded people very easily, which is, you know, how I started gigging, how we guys, you know, how we formed. It's just a great place to nurture a band. Maybe not the best place. You can't make a living out of it there, but to grow up as a band, it's a fantastic place.
Backdoor Slam, our guests. The album came out earlier this year, and you're just wrapping up your first batch of dates here in the United States. Are you already thinking in terms of, all right, what do we do next?
Yeah, well, you've always got to keep one eye on the future. But as far as the immediate future is, we really want to tour this album as much as possible.
Right.
And we love being on the road, so that's what we can see in the foreseeable future.
All right. Play us one more song, please, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
figure it out. Take a chance, never let it slip away. Take a chance, make the moment yours. Take a stance, hold your head up strong and high. Take a chance, don't feel no remorse. It'll all come around soon as you figure it out. It'll all come around, so figure it out. Draw the line, you could start it all over. I draw the line, you can never cross it again. It'll all come around soon as you figure it out. It'll all come around, so figure it out.
And I wouldn't finish guitar lessons, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking, but these guys are something else. Backdoor Slam, I think we're going to be hearing from these guys for many, many years to come. And Davey Knowles is the guitarist and singer. Thank you very much, Davey.
Thank you for having us.
And on drums to my right is Ross Doyle, the old man in the band, right? And on bass, Adam Jones. It's been a pleasure meeting you guys, and best of luck to you. The album is called Roll Away. An interview with Backdoor Slam, recorded live in Studio A. The band's debut album is called Roll Away. Today's Words and Music from Studio A was produced by Sarah Wardrop. Hear this program again, along with more exclusive interviews and performances, in our archives at WFUV.org. I'm Darren DeVivo, and this is WFUV in New York.